Okay, guys, we are continuing with our trading here to show you guys how we can grow our small account from $10 to $1,000 for one of my students who is training with me here one-on-one. And we just took a trade, but it looks like we're gonna lose that trade. But we still have some time. We have about 36, so we are in the money, not in the money. So it's about 32 seconds now. We took we are using our strategy. We're still using the same strategy, guys. I told you, we use that strategy until we have taken over 100 trades. That gives us enough practice. It seems that we are bearing on, we'll be lucky to win this one because it's so close. It's up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Oh, it's up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, I think we made it. There we go. It's now 68.29. Okay. If you remember the last one, yesterday, yesterday we had a session where we traded from, from $31 to $54, and then right now we've traded from $54 to $68. So that's like an increase of $14 in one session. Our goal is to grow the $10 to $1,000. And this is one thing I like to tell you, my students, and I'm telling my student right here, she's camera shy, so she's not coming up here. But what I'm trying to show her is that everything, you cannot just wake up and make thousands of dollars, okay? You take the risk of losing your account. And I have seen that with binary options trading, Forex trading, crypto trading, stock trading or stock options trading, even online digital marketing. If you come into this market with an intention to become rich overnight, that mindset is going to make you blow your account. And that's why I get messages all the time from students that they are blowing their accounts. Normally what I ask them is, what are your goals? And clearly you will see that they don't have a goal. What is your trading philosophy? So you have to take it bit by bit, of course. And then we also teach you principles where you can use the power of compounding such that you can magnify your effort. So right now I can come back here to a calculator and show you exactly what happened here. So day one, we started with $10. We traded for about an hour and we closed at about $31.43, if you guys can remember. Okay, so we took the account from $10 to $31.43, so minus $10. That was a $21.43 increase in one day, okay? And we stopped trading. You know, once you hit such high numbers, such a high percentage, you have to stop trading. You have to leave the market, guys, because if you continue trading, they are going to take your money, okay? I've been in this field for so many, many years, and the experience has taught me, if you try to overtrade or try to make thousands of dollars in one sitting, you are going to cry. You are going to lose your shirt. You will lose your account, okay? That's just how the market is, okay? So once you hit your goal for the day, you are going to leave the market, okay, guys? As you can see here, I'm showing you some of the books you guys can be reading to work on your mindset. The Rich Dad, Poor Dad mentality here. This is Robert Kiyosaki's. These are books that you can read to motivate you to see that the possibilities, okay? They show you Rich Dad, Poor Dad teaches you both sides of the coin, okay? Robert Kiyosaki here talks about his poor dad, and then he talks about his rich dad and how he learned from his rich dad and the strategies that he has learned and the way he has learned about money, because we are not taught in school about money. So most people, when they come into the digital world, they expect miracles. You know, you're taught to go to school, get good grades, get a good job and work for 40 years, and hopefully you have a pension at the end of the 40 years that can sustain you, which in most cases now it's not happening. Most companies now, if you work for them, they don't have those the luxury of you having a pension. So you have to save your own money through some other vehicles like the 401ks, the 401bs, and Roth IRAs and stuff like that. And these are tax deferred savings. Now, what I'm giving you here, guys, is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so let me put that disclaimer here. Whatever information I'm sharing with you guys is our experience and what we teach our students, and it's our experience. Now, if you need financial investment advice or financial advice, then you have to seek that from licensed financial advisors. But what I'm going to show you here today is just showing you that we are still on the journey, because I promised every day I'll be recording a video to show you how step by step we are growing this account. Okay, my student could only afford to pay for my one-on-one teaching, and after that she had no money to invest. So I told her, you don't need any money. Okay, all you need to show me is that you are ready to put the work, because if you don't have money, then you have to put the work. But if you have a lot of money, then we can show you which platforms you can go and grow your incomes passively, or you can grow your assets passively. And there are so many out there, I'm sure. Okay, so my student only has $10 to invest to her name after paying our coaching fees. All she was left with $10. So I said, okay, $10 is something that we can work with, because a platform like the one we are using here, she's using Pocket Options. You can see this is Pocket Options. This is a binary options trading platform. I have the link in the description for those of you who don't have any binary option trading platform. You can click the link in the description. And those of you who are live here, there's so many of you. There's about 1,000 people right now here on this live session. I can see a bunch of you newbies. I can see my coaches on here. I can see some of my former students. I can see some of the coaches on here. Mr. Baker is on here from Atlanta, Georgia. He's been with us for over 12 years, doing very well with a big team. He trains a lot of students. We have another coach on here, Tajimoto from Tokyo, Japan. He's been with us for over 10 years, doing very well. We have Malemala from South Africa, Cape Town, who is doing excellent. Also with a lot of students on here. We have Mr. Singh from India with a lot. We were in India recently, guys, and let me tell you, it was fun, because one morning we decided to all meet at the arena. We met at a hotel, not lobby, because we were over 200 people, so we had to get a conference room in a hotel, big hotel in Bombay, and we traded for about 3 hours. Okay, so everybody showed up with their laptop, with their mobile devices, and we hooked up to the Wi-Fi, the hotel Wi-Fi. We were almost crashing the hotel Wi-Fi because we were so many of us, but we had a fun, and we traded the London session, and a lot of people made lots of money that they have never made before, because we were trading live and projecting our trades in the room, and we had the members take similar trades following our strategies, and a lot of people were very, very successful. And we look forward to doing something like that in different parts of the world and different cities, just to show you guys that you should not lose hope. Even with this pandemic, you can still make money from the comfort of your home. All you need is an internet connection, a laptop, or if you don't have a laptop, most people have mobile phones which can access the internet. And I'm amazed that people still, there's still a lot of people out there who do not appreciate the power of the internet. The internet is here, and it is here to stay. It's been around for over 30 years, guys, and we are sharing our experiences. We've been doing this for many, 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 many years. Some of us from 2008, we've been dabbling and doing this stuff online. So we're taking this to the mainstream public because of the pandemic. I really touched my heart, and I'm a believer. And my master teacher says, if you believe in something, learn everything. Learn everything about what you believe in, practice and teach. And we practice daily. Every day we do this. Whatever we teach, we do it every day. Now, Those of you who are not members of the Smart Wolf Club, please join so you can benefit from our experiences, the training, the coaches come in there and training. And right now we have the DGE Strategy program that we've been using for many years. And we are teaching our members. We've been teaching our members privately. And now we have opened it to the public so that we can help the masses that are suffering. A lot of people have lost their jobs because of the pandemic, because of the recessions that came after. We know what is going on in the world, the Ukraine-Russia war, that's affected a lot of economies. You can see there's a depression, recession, increased interest rates. People can't afford any more stuff that they used to afford. So under the DGE strategy, we teach you about your dreams, okay? How to achieve your dreams. DGE stands for, D stands for dreams, G stands for goals, and E stands for the effort or the execution. So we teach you about the dream, how you can start dreaming again, okay? How you can package your dreams, things that you are wishing to achieve in life, things that you aspire, things that your passions, things that your aspirations. We refine them and package them and define them and clearly define them into workable goals that are smart, I mean specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and of course with the time defined, well defined. And then we also define the effort, the amount of effort, the amount of work that you have to put in to achieve those dreams. So guys, this is just a little bit of the dreams that you could have, dreams and visions. This is the first facet of the DGE strategy, guys, talking about it. For example, these are just examples. We have hundreds of students, thousands of students with thousands and tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dreams and visions, and they're all different. They are as different as the people that come to our trainings. We have people from all over the world, okay? So guys, you can dream house, dream car, things like that. We have dream car, dream house, dream vacation, a dream family, dream healthcare, dream education, dream wedding, dream food or healthy food, dream security, dream cool gadgets, new technologies. We all aspire to have some of this and enjoy some of this. So instead of leading a life of mediocrity, we train you how to change your mindset and start dreaming again. And of course, the next lesson would be putting these into workable goals using the specific strategies that the DGE strategy can afford you. And we take you through those trainings. So again, you can become a member of the Smart Wolf Club. And once you're a member of Smart Wolf Club, you'll be able to access this training for free. And every week we have trainings going on there from us, our coaches, and of course, sometimes we have experts from the industry coming in to share their trainings, their skills and their strategies so that we can help you grow your wealth, because it's all about creating wealth. And of course, we help you understand what is wealth, how you can measure your wealth, and we help you to start dreaming again, like listing all your passions and aspirations on a piece of paper. We give you brainstorming sessions where you start thinking about your dreams, because people have stopped dreaming again. People have lost hope, okay? Some people are just living day by day, take one day to the next, and hopefully everything will be okay. So that is not a way to lead your life. We were created for bigger things. I'm a believer, and I pray here that the Almighty shall help you with the knowledge that we are teaching, that you can take this knowledge and become successful in the name and in the belief of the power of the Almighty. Amen. All right, guys. So basically, let's go back to our training. This was just by the way, okay? So there are many binary option brokers out there, platforms. There's Pocket Options. We use Quotex. There are many others, okay? So you can use the same strategy that we teach, that I'm training my student here, and with her permission, you have the benefit to learn the strategy. Okay, so we started like 3 days ago with $10. We are now at $68.29 for today, and we'll continue this. And our goal is by the end of the month, we should have at least $1,000 in this account here, so that we can take the $1,000 and put it in a passive profit generating machine. And in this case, we have chosen one called Novatech FX. Okay, I have put the link in the description. If you have $500 to $1,000, you can go and check it out, and you can start your journey where you can start earning passive profit. They pay about 3% per week bonus on average. Some weeks they pay more depending on the markets, because what they do is Novatech FX, they have professional traders behind the scenes. So when you go in and deposit your funds, okay, when you open your account and deposit the funds there, they start trading your funds, and every week they share the profits with you, okay? I think they have a 70-20 or 80-20, depending on what package you take. They share the profit with you, and it's for the last 3 years they've been paying about 3% on average every week. So you can easily compound your account and grow your account from just $1,000 to enormous amounts of wealth, cash that you can use to pay for some of your dream lifestyle. So my student here, her dream is to go on a vacation. Okay, she's looking for a Mediterranean cruise, and we valued it at $70,000. So she wants to take her family to the Mediterranean for a 10-day private yacht cruise, fully paid for, inclusive, fully inclusive, all inclusive, and we valued it at $70,000. So our goal is to raise $70,000 in the next 3 years, and I believe we're going to do it in less than 3 years. I can take you to a compounding calculator and show you exactly where we're going to be in the next few months or years. So you go to this website here, compounddaily.org. It's free. Okay, just go to that website, and financial calculators, you're going to pick the one that says compound interest calculator. Okay, so we're going to use the vehicle called Novatech FX. So once we raise the $1,000 that we are working very hard here to raise, okay, we started, she could only afford to risk $10, okay, after she paid for our course, our private one-on-one coaching. It's very expensive, okay, to work one-on-one with me because of my time. It's very valuable. So she could afford that, but after that, she said she had no money to trade. So we said, okay, you don't need any money. Just show us the wheel. Show us that you're committed, you're coachable, and you're ready to learn the skill. And we decided to go with binary options because that's the quickest way we can raise $1,000. This is very fast money. Okay, you guys just saw me here. I took 1, 2 these trades while I was with you right here. We lost 1, it seems, but we took 4 while you guys were watching, and we had taken a few before we came on the webinar. Just to save you guys time, okay? Because it takes time planning for these trades, so sometimes I'm not taking them live here just to save you guys time. But you could see, and I've already explained this strategy. The strategy I'm using here is a very, very high success rate, has a very high success rate, okay? You can see all these trades. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we took 14 trades today. We lost only 1. So what percentage is that? I can show you really quickly here. So So we lost 1. So that means we won 13, okay, out of 14. And you can change that into percentage. That's 92%, okay? 92%, guys. Multiply this by 100 to convert it to percentage. Oh, all right, sorry. So that's like 92% anyway, okay? 13 divided by 14, it's 0.928. So let's say 0.93 times 1,000. You want to convert that into 100%. You are going to get about 93%. So that is the win rate for the day. Okay. So if you can get a strategy that even wins up to 50% or 60%. You can be making money if you know how to do the proper risk management. You can actually be making a lot of money. Okay, you'll be profitable. So right now we are still profitable. Okay, it just within 3 days from $10 we are already at 68. So we have made $58. Now as we start getting into larger numbers, we're going to start taking bigger trades, and therefore we should be at $1,000 sooner. I'm only taking like $1 trades at this point because I'm teaching my student the right way, proper risk management. You don't want to trade a small account like this in big chunks because you can lose your money. She only has the $10, so we have to guard the investment like a hawk, okay? So we cannot afford to be careless here when you're trading, and it doesn't matter whether it's binary options trading, Forex trading. When you're doing Forex trading, for those of you who have Forex background, your lot sizes are very, very important, okay? So with a $10 account, my friend, or less than $100, you'll probably be using the micro, the 0.001 type of lots, smaller lots, okay? So your profits would be in the pennies, okay? So what you do is you have to understand that Rome was not built in one day. That's the psychology of a trader. And most people lose because they are greedy and they want to make money yesterday. They want to make money quick, microwave mentality. And that is what is messing our young people and all our current generation of people, because we have all these things that we are thinking you can just walk in here and make money. And some of those YouTubers, influencers show you how they flip accounts from $10 to thousands of dollars. What they don't show you is they don't show you the whole truth but the truth. They show you fake stuff. Okay, so don't believe some of the stuff you see on there. I do see some of them, and I know some of them. We have trained some of them before, but because they need likes and shares and followings, then they show you crazy stuff that if you try, you are going to blow your account because you're a beginner. Some of those guys have been trading for years, so they are very, very experienced and they know what they're doing. Some of them are actually in cahoots with some of the unscrupulous brokers, so they are just trying to hook you up. So you got to be careful, guys. You got to practice what we call proper risk management. Never trade monies that you cannot afford to lose. Do not trade your rent money, your bill money, your food money, your school fees. Do not trade money for your school education. Do not trade money for your retirement. Do not use credit cards because you're going to get into debt. So we do not advise you to trade, especially when you're a beginner, okay? Take small baby steps, okay? You're moving from point A to point B, and that's what we train you on the DGE program. This dreams, DGE, goals and execution, effort. When we come to the effort, we are very careful on what we teach you. We show you that Rome was not built in one day, okay? Depending on your level of tolerance, risk tolerance, then it determines on what kind of money generating or income generating activities you can take. Some of you can tolerate bigger risks because you have deep pockets. Some of you have no money at all, like our student here only had $10 left after she paid for our one-on-one coaching. All she had was $10, and she wants to take Mediterranean cruise, Mediterranean vacation for family of 4. She's never taken a trip outside her current location, and she wants to go to another country in the Mediterranean, and she wants to be in a private yacht, and we are valuing it at $70,000. So we are going to raise enough funds to take her and her family. That would be our joy. Okay, the master teacher tells us, if you learn something, teach others, and that's why we are teaching this. I'm willing to sacrifice my time to teach her how to generate the income that she needs to take her family to this cruise. So using pocket options, because pocket options will allow you to start trading with a small amount. Quotex, another platform is called Quotex. All right, so let's see if we can pull up Quotex over here. Let's see if we can log into her account. Okay, let's go to her demo account, and you can see this is her demo account. We were practicing the other day, and we could see we took it from 10,000. They give you a free demo account of 10,000. We took it from 10,000 to 15,000. 15,000. So gained over 5,000. Okay, this is a demo account. So again, the principles are the same, and you can see the way the Quotex. So go ahead and open demo accounts in both of them. Okay, if you don't have a binary option trading platform, it's free to open the demo account. It takes you about 2 minutes. All you need is your name and your email address, proper email address, because you have to confirm your email address. Okay. Now, once you are practicing, you're going to take about 100 trades using the same strategy, and once you start winning up to 80, 90%, then you can start trading the live accounts. Okay. So right now you can see live account here is 0. We have not put any money because she's new, and we are using pocket options instead for her live account. We are using the Quotex for practice and coming up here and trading on pocket options because she only had $10 and we could not divide that in both platforms. But normally I would have accounts in all these platforms. I have accounts in up to 5 platforms, just in case one messes up, screws up, I'm still able to achieve my daily, weekly, monthly goal. Okay, because some of them will screw you up at some point. Okay, we don't know these people. Okay, we don't know who runs these platforms. We don't know these people. So anytime they can shut you down, they can block you from withdrawing your funds. So you have to exercise an element of risk management. Life is risky, guys. Anything to do with online, offline businesses where you're making money or is money involved is risky. Okay, you can put an investment in a brick and mortar store, open the store, and nobody comes to buy your stuff. Or the government shuts it down. The government changes regulations, or there's a war, like what happened in Ukraine. People lost their businesses. Okay, you're uprooted from your home country, or a natural disaster like the hurricane. You guys saw what happened in Florida just a few weeks ago, Fort Myers, Florida. My heart goes out to those people. May the Almighty help them. People lost their livelihoods, their family. Some people even lost their life. That's how life is. You could just leave your house and get hit by a car. There's no guarantees in life. So life is risk, but you take calculated risk. Don't be careless, guys, okay? So here, make this a little shorter. What we are doing here is we are using the same strategy. If you have not learned this strategy, go back and watch our webinar replays. We have them on YouTube. Our channel is the Smart Wolf Club channel. Please subscribe. We need to get to at least 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year so that YouTube can do its magic. The algorithms will spread these teachings to a lot of people, and this can help a lot of people. Okay, there's a lot of people suffering out there. They cannot put bread on their table for their families. They have lost their jobs. They cannot pay their school fees. They cannot pay for their electricity. They cannot buy food. Food is very expensive. Some people are becoming homeless. They cannot afford their homes. But if we can show them how to generate incomes from the comfort of their homes, the pandemics have led to lockdowns. So if we can teach people alternative ways to make money, we teach our students under the DGE strategy, we teach our students to start at least 6 sources of income. Okay, minimum, the bare minimum is 6. Okay, so we talk about things like what is wealth, the DGE strategy view. How is wealth a bridge to access your dreams and vision? How are goals a highway to achieve wealth? How do we use our goals to achieve wealth? How do we execute? Okay, so those are some of the things. And then we teach you about mindsets. We teach you, and then we show you the meat and potatoes, the step-by-step kind of skills that you need. We call it the 21st century skills that you need. Doesn't matter your background. You could be in the healthcare field. You could be a doctor, a nurse, a social worker. You could be an educationist. You could be a traveler. You could be a chef. It doesn't matter your background, guys. You could be a chauffeur, driver, somebody constructor, architect, buildings, designer, interior designer, doesn't matter. It could be in security. You could be a gadget guy, technology guy, technocrats. Doesn't matter your background. You still need multiple sources of income. Okay, you need sources of income that are passive, that they work for you 24/7, 365 days in a year. When you sleep, you're still making money. When you're sick in the hospital, they're still generating incomes. When you're vacationing, you're still making money. All you have to do is check your bank account and smile all the way. So we teach you strategies like that. There's one billionaire who said, if you are not making money while you sleep, you are poor. Okay, so if you are dependent on that one source of income, you are 9 to 5, okay, where you have to trade your hours for the dollar. You see, you're very much limited. When it comes to your dreams and goals, those have to wait. And that's why when most people die, they go to the graveyard with their dreams. And that's why they say the cemetery is a very wealthy place, very rich with ideas, people who are not able to implement. And we want to change that. That is our mission. If we can help thousands of people change that, then we make this place a better place. We make the world a better place. And that's why me, my coaches, and all the other people, our associates, our philosophy is to hold you by the hand and slowly transform your mindset and show you the possibility, show you the other side. We take you to the top of the mountain and show you the promised land. We show you that land over there. And we show you how you can get there, the pathway. We give you the pathways, but the choice is yours, guys. So this strategy here, going back to pocket options here, or you can do the same right here on Quotex. You can see the strategy here on pocket options is we are using a dual chart multi-pack strategy. Why is it the multi-pack? It's because you can see I took 1, 2, 3, 4 trades at the same time. I took 4 $1 trades. Now, it's not the same as taking 1 $4 trade, guys. There's a difference because I click 1, 2, 3, 4. Milliseconds, nanoseconds difference. When it comes to binary options, the milliseconds count. The seconds difference counts. 1 second can make a big difference. Either you win or you lose your money. Okay. So I don't advise my students when they have small accounts like this to take huge chunks of trades. Take one $10 trade. No, you're going to lose your $10 and it will be very hard for you to recoup the $10, especially if you're a beginner. So that's why I advise them to take small baby trades, small chunks, not a big chunk. So we would rather do the multi-pack where we do multiple small trades. So we did 4 $1 trades, okay, instead of us doing 1 $4 trade. You see the difference there? And that is the strategy. And you have a dual chart here. You can see to get the dual chart, when you log on to your demo account, okay, guys, go ahead and log on to your pocket options demo account. If you don't have one, create one. You just need your name and email. And they'll give you up to you can put up to $10,000 to practice this. So you click these windows right here and you take the 2 charts. They even have 3 charts, 4 charts. In our subsequent trades, I will show you how you can use the 3 charts strategy. We have, even for some of our advanced students, we use up to 4 charts. Now that might be confusing for beginners. So that's why we are limiting ourselves to just these 2 charts here. And the success rate you guys can see for today, for example, was 92, 93%. So if we took 10 trades, 9 of them would be successful, okay? So basically what we are doing here is we have a higher time frame here. This side here, we have these candles are 5-minute candles. So you come here, you see these 2 dots, 3 dots here, like parallel lines, and you can click the candles. We are using regular candles, not the Heiken-Ashi, just regular candles, okay? And the time frame is, this side here, right side is 5 minutes. So these are 5-minute candles, okay? 5 minutes. And then we have an indicator here just to show us the trend. This is the moving average, okay, the famous one, the 200 EME. EMA, and the style is 2 pixels. I put 2 pixels so I can see it. Now, some of you can work with 1 pixel, 3 pixel. It doesn't matter. The larger the pixel, the thicker is this line here. My eyes are comfortable with the 2 pixels, and her eyes are also comfortable with 2. All right, so that shows. So anytime the candles are trading below this moving average, we are looking for sell options. That means it's a downward trend. The sellers have overcome the buyers, and therefore we are in a downward trend. And then this other indicator here, just again to show us the strength in the market, again is the CCI. So where do you get the indicators? The indicators are right here. You click those 3 dots. The indicators are on this doohickey here, which looks like parallel lines. So you can come here, and there are so many indicators. We have used a lot of these in our previous trainings. For those of you who are not signed up, subscribed to our channel, you can go and see some of our previous binary options tradings. And we use some of these indicators even in Forex trading, stocks trading, crypto trading. Same indicators come around too. Okay, so once you learn these indicators, you can use them across the board. Okay, so here we have the CCI. Okay, that's this one here. So I just added another one, and of course the input period is 20. The style is the same, 1-1. We use the default style. So again, if it's up closer to the top here, this 100 here, it shows you that it is the buyers. So you'll be looking for the call options. Okay, when it's going up. When it's going down, the sellers have come in, so it's a downward trend, and you'll be looking for the sell options. Okay. Now, this other side of the chart, this is our trading side. This is where we're going to take our trades. Okay. So this one here, what we have done is we're still using the regular candles. The time frame here is a lower time frame, so we use 1 minute. Okay. And the candles are 1 minute, so each candle here is 1 minute. The green one means going up, the red means going down. So at the moment you can see this is the green candle, so it's showing that the buyers are coming in, pushing it up. And then we have 2 moving averages. You can see the blue one is the 50 EMA. Okay, so again, 2 pixels, blue color, and you save it. Okay, so and then we have the second moving average is EMA 100. Again, style is the red color, and it's 2 pixels, and we save. So now what it means here is when the candles are below the 100, when the 100 is above the blue, when the red is above the blue, the red is the 100, the blue is the 50. Okay, guys, don't get confused here, because I can see some of you on the chat box. You're asking which is which. Basically, what I'm telling you is that the red and the blue. So when the shorter, the lower moving average, the 50 EMA, when it is below the red, the 100, it shows it's a downward trend. So what are you going to be looking for? You'll be looking for sell options. You'll be clicking on the red. Thou shall not click on the green. If you do, the chances are you might lose your trade, and we do not want to lose our trade. You want to take trades that have a higher probability to succeed. So again, you look at the higher time frames. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at the higher time frame just to give me the idea of what is going on in the market. Like right now, you can see it is a downward trend, because you can see the candles, the 5 minute, this is a 5 minute time frame. They are all trading below this. You can see. Let me remove one of these. Okay, so here you go. Right here, you can see it is trading below. Okay, so this is trading below. So we'll be looking for going down. And if we do that, we have a very high chance of winning. Now, our trade time is 2 minutes. Okay, I've put 2 minutes. I can trade between 1 and 2 minutes, but I like the 2 minutes. Okay, just gives it time for the candles to form, for the market to decide. Unless it is very volatile, like now, today we are trading the OTCs because it's a weekend. They are very volatile, but still you can see we have a 90%, 92, 93% win rate, because we take our time to analyze the market. Even if it means going to an even higher time frame, we can do that. Don't be in a hurry. That's what I tell my students. before you go in, make sure you have the highest probability of winning the trade, because this is your money. You don't want to lose your hard-earned money. For my student here, this is the only money she had, the $10. We do not want to lose the $10, okay? We want to compound it, grow it, nurture it until it grows. It's like when you plant a seed. When you plant a seed, you have to water it, you have to nurture it, give it fertilizer, give it water, sufficient light, protect it from the birds. So that's exactly what we are doing here. We invested our $10. We're going to do our best. There are no guarantees, but we're going to do our best to grow it to $1,000. Now, once we get to $1,000, it gives us choices. We can now take that to a larger, more passive, less intense, less labor intense profit generation machine. And that is Novatech FX. And there are many others, but for the sake of my student, we picked the Novatech FX because of her commitments, daily commitments. She has to work for the man. She's still working a job. She has not reached a point where she can retire or quit her job and focus on this. So I told her we can use what we call part-time. Part-time. You do this part-time. Maybe in the morning. Take your trades in the morning before you go to work. Or you can trade on the go. When you're at work, when you have a break, you can take a few trades to grow your account. Okay? So we are learning the skills and we are practicing this skill right in front of you guys. Okay? So basically what you'll be looking for is, again, a recap here is making sure where is the trend. You want to trade with the trend. Like now you can see this is a downward trend. And the pair we are using here, these are OTC pairs. I usually trade with the ones that are giving payout is 70% and above. You can see any of these would be good. They are OTCs and they pay very highly because they are very, very volatile. OTC means you are trading with against the brokers. The markets are closed today, okay? It's a weekend, so they are closed. Both the US, London, Asian markets, they are all closed. So the brokers give you OTC trading. They allow for OTC trading, but they're very volatile. And for beginners, you got to be very cautious. You have to take small trades, very tiny, 1% probably of your account, not more than that, because you can lose your account. Nobody likes to lose money, okay? The brokers don't lose money. So let that not deceive you and feel like they are ready to give you money. No, they are not going to hand you cash just like that. They're going to take your money, okay? That's how they make money. That's how they stay in business. So you have to trade diligently, okay? And sometimes we come in here, we look at the market, we look at all the pairs, we do analyze, and we realize that we cannot take any trades because the markets are not conducive. So we would rather not take a trade than take a trade and lose, okay, our money. Because it becomes even harder. If you dig a big hole, it's very hard to get out of the hole, okay? So we don't want to lose our money, okay? So that's what happens. So let's look at another pair here, for example. See if there's anything. Let's see, AUD USD. Come to AUD USD. So the same pair we have here is the same pair we have here, so that we can get a clear picture. And I'm going to expand this a little bit. Okay, to move to a higher time frame. This is 10-minute candles. You can see. So it is showing us that it is an upward trend. Okay, and you can see it does agree with this one here. And you can see the CCI is actually on the upper side too. And this one, you can see the CCI is actually pointing up. It was going down, but it's slowly curving upward. If you can look at the tip, it's starting to point up. Okay? So if we can come to a 5-minute frame, and let's see. Yeah, so you see it's still, the 5-minute frame shows it's a downward trend. Okay? It's showing that it is going down. It's a downward trend, but it looks like there's a lot of pressure down here. The buyers are coming in and pushing it up. You can see there's a green candle forming and it is going up. And these long wicks indicate to you that there's a lot of indecision here, because this wick is almost the same size as this wick, and it's a long red candle. It shows there's a lot of buying, pulling, and shoving in the market. The buyers and the sellers are pushing each other. So there's indecision. So in a case like this, I do not want to take a trade because you will likely lose. The probability of losing is very, very high. But if I have to focus on this side of the charts, this one here, you can see clearly the EMA 50 is above the red, and this indicates an upward trend. So we should be taking what we call options. But if I look at the higher time frame, it's telling me there's some indecision in the market because it's coming back towards the 200. And once it crosses the 200, then you'll be taking call options. So I'll probably wait until this goes above the 200, and then I'll come back and check. That would be my executive decision, my experienced decision. I have seen this setup so many times, and I know if you jump in here, you are 50-50 probability. You're likely to lose your money, okay? Because you can see, guys, it's actually going down. There's a lot of indecision here. It's actually going down now, okay? It is going down, and you can see also the blue is starting to bend and curve and start pointing down. Now, sometimes these lines, the EMAs act like a support and resistance line. So you can see this could be probably another support. The blue could act as a support, or it could just break through the support, and this would become a resistance line, and the red could become a support. So we don't know, okay? So anything can happen in the market. If I look at the CCI, it is down here showing that there are more sellers than buyers. So more likely that a sell option here would succeed. Okay, so maybe if we take a sell option, we will succeed. But there's a lot that we are leaving to chance here. So this is not a point I want to take a trade at the moment. Okay, until if the blue is below the red, the candles here are below the 200, the CCIs are on the bottom, then I'm comfortable to take a sell trade. Because that means there's a confluence, there's an agreement between all those signals. So the more the signals that are in agreement, the stronger the probability, the higher the probability that you are going to succeed. If we come to Quotex here, we can see, again, these are 1 minute candles. The EMA 200 is here. The candles are below the 200, showing a downward trend, but the CCI is showing you it's here. There are more buyers now, and you can see actually they are going up. Okay, but again, I will not be able to take such a trade. So if we remove these pairs and let's bring another pair here. Again, this is all OTC trading, very, very volatile. Let's see the ones that are paying. Anything that's paying over 80% is good. This is paying 77. So we're going to try that. Let's see. Okay, so you can see here we were below the, as I said, the 200 here is acting like a resistance level. And now they come and they went up here, and there was this long wick pushing a change in direction, and now it's going down. But again, you can see there's a lot of buyers coming in and pushing it, because the CCI is on this overbought section here, meaning that there are more buyers here than, but you can see it's going up and down, up and down, up and down. So there's a lot of indecision here. So maybe I'll wait until I see the next candle before we take a trade. So when we come back here, we can see what is going on here. You can see, as I said, sometimes these act like support and resistance. The moving averages themselves, they act like support and resistance. So like this red here is acting like a support. You can see this has changed direction and is actually going up. You can see massive, strong candles indicating that there's a change in direction, change in the trend, and it is going up now. And you can see the CCI is strongly pointing up. CCI here is still at the buyer's level. Here you can see the moving average is indicating going down, but you can see a big green candle forming. So most likely if you take a trade, a call option here, chances are you're going to win this. The chances are you could win, even though there's a lot of pressure pushing this down. You can see there's a long wick forming right now. Massive wick forming. You can see it forming, leaving you with like a hammer. That can still signify continuation in the trend going up. You can see the blue is actually pointing up. So guys, let's not keep this too long. I'm going to end this webinar here, guys, and we'll look out for tomorrow's training. We are at 68.29. That means let's see what is the run rate. Okay, so we started from 54.13. So 60. What are we at right now? We are at 68.29. All right, cancel that. 68.29. Oh, sorry. We want to see the percentage in growth. 68.29 minus 54.41. That's where we. Sorry. 54.41. So we added 13.88 today, in one day, just today. Now, we have people here from all over the world. There's people joining us from so many countries. I can see there's even people from countries where they live under $1 every day, less than $1 every day. So if you make $1 every day and you can quickly come here and take a trade and make $13, that means you've made enough money for 2 weeks. That is your 2-week paycheck. Okay, if you live for $1 a day. If you're from one of those jurisdictions where $1 per day is enough, is more than enough than what you make, if you come here and trade and in less than 5-10 minutes you make $13, just taking a few trades, that shows you that we are at a level where you can quickly start replacing your income by learning a very, very simple technique. So 13.88 divided by 54.41. So that is 25% growth in one day. We grew our account by 25% in one day. So if we continue doing that at that run rate, okay, we just say every day we grow our account by 25% and we compound that. You'll be looking at huge sums of money at the end of just a few days. You'll be at huge sums of money, guys. Huge sums of money. It's unbelievable. Huge sums of money. So let's say we started at $10. Every day you are doing 25%. So in a year, you'll have done 25 times 365. 9,125%. That is your APY. So if we can use that APY, say that we trade every day and everything remains the same. There are no guarantees. I'm just taking this for the sake of us doing this calculation. Okay. And then calculate that. Guys, it goes to infinity. It goes to infinity. And it shows you clearly, in less than a month, you'll be at over $1,000. And that is our goal. 1,098 from $10. You'll be at 1,098 in less than a month. Okay, and that is our goal. So guys, thank you for being with us. Good night, good day, goodbye.